Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Not only does Japan have roughly 14,000 islands, but it is encroached upon by China and has a high occurrence of natural disasters. For that reason, the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force is fast becoming one of the strongest and most capable maritime forces in the Western Pacific. Japan is situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire, making it highly vulnerable to earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic activity. Located where four tectonic plates meet, the country experiences around 1,500 seismic events annually. Seasonal typhoons, landslides, and flooding further challenge this densely populated nation, requiring sophisticated disaster preparedness systems and its Japan Self-Defense Forces. Among Japan's search and rescue assets is the UH-60J Black Hawk. Operated by the Japan Air Self-Defense Force, the UH-60J is an essential tool for disaster relief efforts. These helicopters, which were specifically designed for Japan's harsh environment, have improved search and rescue capabilities, such as sophisticated weather radar and night vision equipment. UH-60Js quickly deploy for evacuation missions, medical transport, and the delivery of relief supplies during natural catastrophes. They are crucial to rescue efforts in Japan's coastal and mountainous areas during earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons because of their capacity to function in extreme weather conditions, as well as their advanced hoisting apparatus and medical facilities. In Japan's disaster response, the UH-60J has many functions, including evacuating people from land and sea situations. These helicopters rescue stranded people from remote locations and destroy structures after earthquakes, floods, and tsunamis. Crews can perform rescues from offshore platforms and troubled ships while at sea. All-weather capabilities guarantee ongoing operations in Japan's demanding maritime environment, and the cabin readily converts for mini evacuees or stretcher patients. Japan has an aircraft that outperforms helicopters in most maritime search and rescue situations. With a range of up to 4,500 nautical miles and loiter times exceeding 10 hours, the Shinmeiwa US-2 amphibian was designed to meet Japan's specific search and rescue needs in the vast Pacific waters. Unlike helicopters, which have limited endurance and range, the US-2 can cover large maritime areas, and its ability to land and take off from rough seas and wave heights as high as 3 meters allows rescue operations well beyond helicopter range. Over 800 rescue operations were carried out by the Shinmeiwa US-1A throughout its operational lifetime, which began serving Japan's marine rescue needs in 1976. The US-2, its replacement, kept the original's amphibious capabilities while implementing major technological advancements. Improved rough sea handling qualities, more potent engines, and sophisticated avionics were among the main improvements. Japan's search and rescue capabilities advanced significantly when the 71st Air Group switched from US-1A to US-2, as the newer aircraft provided better speed, range, and operational flexibility. Over 1,000 lives have been rescued in marine rescue missions by the Shinmeiwa, US-1A, and US-2 combined. When the aircraft finds a ship or someone in peril outside of helicopter range, a normal US-2 rescue mission starts. With the help of specially trained JMSDF rescue scuba teams, the aircraft can land on waves as high as 3 meters. The actual rescue is carried out in difficult ocean conditions by these elite divers, who are chosen from among the most capable JMSDF troops. Because of its boat-like shell, the US-2, which is the most expensive seaplane in the world, can stay in the water while rescue scuba teams pick up survivors before evacuating to safety. Japan has become proficient at developing unique aircraft. An important turning point in Japan's aerospace history was reached with the Kawasaki P-1, the nation's first domestically built maritime patrol aircraft. It was first developed in 2013 to replace the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Forces, or JMSDF, outdated P-3C Orion fleet. The PX program produced the aircraft, showcasing Japan's technological prowess in creating cutting-edge military aircraft. It was created to meet the particular needs of policing Japan's vast maritime domain and exclusive economic zone. With its high bypass turbofan engines rather than turboprops, the P-1's design marks a significant shift from conventional maritime patrol aircraft. Its four-wheel primary landing gear and swept-wing design are examples of contemporary aerospace engineering techniques. The P-1 is physically larger than its predecessor and features a unique paint scheme designed for marine operations, along with an oval-shaped fuselage cross-section. A new era in Japanese marine aviation began when the 51st Air Squadron at Atsugi Air Base received the first operational aircraft. The maturity and dedication of Japan's aerospace sector to self-sufficient defense capabilities were demonstrated by this development effort. The most notable characteristic of the P-1 is its Advanced Magnetic Anomaly Detection, or MAD system, which is distinguished by the stinger that protrudes from the tail. This sensor, which is essential for detecting submarines, picks up on minute variations in Earth's magnetic field brought on by big metal objects underwater. The aircraft has a sophisticated harassment system for surveillance and intelligence, or HSSI, that analyzes sonobuoy data using a comprehensive sound processor and several radar arrays. Unlike other maritime patrol aircraft, it has a fly-by-light control system that minimizes electromagnetic interference with delicate detection equipment. The P-1's interior bomb bay and 8 external hardpoints can hold a large arsenal of weaponry for anti-submarine warfare. Torpedoes, mines, bombs, and anti-ship missiles are examples of these. The aircraft's specially developed engines allow it to function effectively at both high and low altitudes. The flight deck has sophisticated mission systems that can track numerous surface and subsurface targets at once, as well as panoramic screens. Its high-resolution radar can identify small surface vessels and periscopes, even in choppy waters. The P-1 can efficiently patrol Japan's vast maritime territory thanks to its range of over 8,000 kilometers and patrol endurance of up to 12 hours. The aircraft's contemporary glass cockpit lessens crew workload during extended flights, and its 4 engines offer redundancy for over-water operations. From helicopters to aircraft that take off and land conventionally, we now go to an aircraft that can do both. Through a military sale from the USA in 2015, the V-22 Osprey, which combines fixed wing speed and helicopter adaptability, entered Japanese service. Japan became the first foreign customer to order 17 V-22s for the Ground Self-Defense Force. Throughout Japan's island territories, the planes assist with humanitarian efforts in amphibious operations. Although recent safety concerns have impacted operations, Japanese personnel train with U.S. Marines in joint exercises, establishing interoperability in scenarios ranging from military operations to disaster response. U.S. and Japanese personnel work together to load relief supplies onto V-22 Ospreys during humanitarian operations. Thanks to its back ramp, forklifts, and manual loading, crews may quickly reach the aircraft. Crews conduct last-minute inspections, while the characteristic prop rotors stay vertical after the cargo has been secured in the cabin. When the Osprey switches from helicopter to airplane mode for takeoff, the blades slowly tilt forward. Its special ability enables it to switch to high-speed flight quickly to deliver supplies to disaster regions and carry large cargo out of tight spaces. Pre-flight system tests are performed before a Japanese V-22 Osprey takes off, with the rotors in a vertical position. As the rotors accelerate, the twin engine's characteristic whine intensifies. The Osprey rises gradually at first, like a helicopter, and then enters its transition phase. As they transition from helicopter to airplane mode, the enormous prop rotors slowly tilt forward. The aircraft easily transitions into conventional flight as forward speed increases, showcasing the special capabilities that make it useful for Japan's diverse military and humanitarian missions. In order to support naval operations, V-22 Ospreys carry out vital maritime resupply missions. Crews on these missions transport vital supplies to ships at sea while exhibiting exquisite hover control. The aircraft is perfect for marine missions because of its special tilt rotor feature. Crews employ precision flight controls to stay in place while descending supplies using winch systems while hovering over Navy vessels. This method is already in use by the U.S. Marine Corps and U.S. Navy to resupply vessels at sea. By facilitating the quick resupply of ships operating in remote regions and increasing their operational endurance without the need for port calls, these operations improve Japan's maritime defense capabilities. Japan focuses its military power on disaster relief and self-defense. It uses UH-60Js for search and rescue work, but the V-22 is a perfect supplement. However, Japan's true potential is displayed over water with aircraft like the P-1 and US-2. These aircraft are truly unique and leaders in their class. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.